It's an honor to be here to be representing SEST SENAT at this very important symposium. I'll be talking to you about the SEST SENAT driving simulators and some of the results and insights we had throughout the way. I'll try to be very brief. I know we have 15 minutes, right, Elizabeth?
Yes, 15 minutes.
Okay, so I'm going to start over talking about a little bit about us and some of the results and insights. We are the National Apprenticeship Service of Transportation and the Social Service of Transportations, two institutions that work together as one. We are at 157 units. We have 157 units in Brazil, and we offer integrated educational and healthcare services. And we offer them to the transportation workers, which are offered in 100%, it's 100% free services for these workers. When we talk about the apprenticeship services, we're talking about professional education, executive education, and cooperative education. Our driving simulators is placed on this professional education because we're talking about drivers. Uh, that's a little video of our driving simulator. It's composed by this structures station, the drivers station, and the observer station, from where the students can observe everything is going on. Um, so that's our simulator. It's on a loop. I think it's repeating already. So there are two rooms, one for practice and the other one for theory. That's how we work. Um, to begin the insights, we have to talk about this pandemic. Uh, it broke through here in Brazil at the beginning of 2020, and it started a, let's say, revolution at SEST SENAT because uh, at this point, we were offering mostly in-class courses. So we had to reinvent ourselves. We had to create ways to reach our public and our drivers. So we thought about these online courses. It's kind of obvious, but we started to offer live courses, not online. Live courses, online and live courses that we call web aulas. We make part of this governmental act number 936 from 2020, which settled the emergency program to avoid unemployment. So the government would give the workers some emergency income if these workers applied for courses. And we were some of the institutions that offered these courses, always, always online courses. And that is part of the revolution. You can observe that in April of 2020, um, we went from 70,000 students each month to 7,000 students. Um, we switched our model and we could reach 80,000 students in April of the same year. That's a big thing for us. Well, our driving simulator courses were, of course, suspended, and but we did an update in our software. We were trying to improve our software, and we were trying to get more data from the drivers. So this improvement consisted on this pre and post testing, which consists on running an exercise right before and right after the course with each of the drivers. But over time, we discovered some inconsistencies on our driving simulators. More drivers were feeling sick, and some of the parameters of the evaluations were incorrect. Anyhow, we reached a 11 and a half improvement when we compare this first and second round grades. So now we are sure that our courses are really good for the drivers. And that's a really big thing for us also, because we respond to the whole transportation sector in Brazil. And that result came from 403 tests we made. Which leads me to my first insight. When we think about the Maslow pyramid, we reached that bottom. Here at SEST SENAT, we understood in a painful way that there is no education when people are dying. I have to bring this subject. I know it's a hard subject, but in Brazil, this pandemic situation is still being very hard on us. And we understood that the knowledge, gained through education, helped and is still helping us to face the pandemic. But we cannot think about educational in-class actions when this pandemic is going on. And you see, even mandatory courses were suspended because they were all in-class courses format, So it also leads me to the first question that you guys sent me, which is, in what ways can technological augmentation, simulation, or communication enhance the reciprocity between human, machine, and learning? Well, in our case, we think about continuous improvement, because here we have a human learning model. I would say we don't work our driving simulators. They don't work with machine learning. So every improvement depends on our human learning from this bad automated assessment that we started making, or the bad experiences from our students. So we always try to learn from this bad design and bad results. The second question I was made is, what reciprocal outcomes will we aspire for human and machine learning? Well, we are funded, our budget comes from the companies, the transportation companies. So we have to think about decreasing the costs of the company, increasing the profit, and to attend some political demands. That's our main agenda. And now we start to think about the ESG agenda. I bring this reflection because that's what that was guiding us on our decision about improvement of the simulators. About question number 3, how will the assessment of 21st century human learning be like or unlike the assessment of learning in automated systems? Well, we know from Martha's presentation, which was really nice, that algorithms will come closer and closer to the way human minds work. However, we think that a little gap will still exist due to this human subjectivity, right? So emotions and feelings. So it brings us to a philosophical question. Automated systems will be more or less used according to rational and subjective factors, I think. Ultimately, it will depend on human subjectivity and our will to use it. And to finish this presentation, I would like to let you this question which I don't have the answer, which is as processes tend to approach a supposed perfection through artificial intelligence and machine learning, for example, how much space will there be for new processes like innovative and disruptive process? That's an important question for me. I don't have an answer, and I would like to explore this question later on with you. That was it. Thank you very much.